Hello and welcome to yet another permanent ankle shackle vlog. As you can see written on the left sole of my foot, this is day 37. I have been permanently ankle shackled for 37 straight days. I believe 6 days so far on bare ankles, no ankle pads for the past about 6, maybe it's been a week. Actually, I think it has been a week. I think I stopped wearing them on the 30th when I was working. Oh, but I did wear them when I was working. And on that topic, my feet are still a little stained from working with wet bare feet on stained floors on the 30th day. But they're starting to come off, as you can see. So I want to. This is gonna start with kind of a confession here. Before I even started permanent shackling, I knew about Facility 5. When I was researching the possibility of remaining permanently shackled with heavy steel shackles, someone contacted me who had actually served 3 months in Facility 5. He was permanently shackled for that 3 months, and he wanted to give his experience. So literally everything you've seen in this video has been modeled after Facility 5 rules as far as permanent shackling goes. These shackles are the exact kind of shackles that are riveted permanently around prisoners' ankles if they sign up for permanent shackling at Facility 5. The uniform that I'm wearing is actually taken directly from Facility 5 policy, prison uniform. So I was going to model my movie based on that prison, basically. And I have a lot more information about the prison, but that I was going to use in my movie. But now that I'm going to be doing the web series from within Facility 5, the movie's kind of on a back burner right now. But I wrote a huge blog today. It's like 10 pages long, telling all the details. Well, not all the details, a lot of the details of what I learned about Facility 5 from this anonymous person. Now, granted, I was sworn to secrecy when I was given this information, so that's why I didn't bring it up before. That's why I haven't told anybody. But now that I've been talking with administration at Facility 5, and I have an official invite, and they're giving me permission to actually shoot a vlog from within the prison cell there that I'll be staying in. It's kind of pointless to keep a secret at this point, because you're gonna see it all once I'm imprisoned there. And we don't know when that's happening yet. I'm still on wait list. They bumped me up the wait list, so basically as soon as a long-term prison cell comes available, I'll be put in it. So that could be tomorrow, that could be months from now. I'm being told it's probably going to be months from now, so don't expect me to be in a prison cell tomorrow. So when you see me in that prison cell, you'll be seeing these shackles, because as part of my agreement with them to be to interview other prisoners, they're requiring me to do permanent ankle shackles. There is a very strict rule in the prison. Prisoners' feet have to be shackled whenever they leave the cell, their designated cell. This even includes being punished in solitary confinement. You cannot be outside of your designated cell without shackles around your ankles. So to make it easier on staff, so they don't have to make sure I'm shackled every time I leave my cell to interview somebody, and also other security reasons, and also because they just want me in permanent shackles, and because I'm already wearing them pretty much, I'm going to be permanently shackled in that prison. With these same exact shackles. I'm actually going to bring my own shackles, because these are the same ones that they wear in the prison anyway. So I'm just going to bring my own. I'm comfortable with them. I've been wearing them all this time, and I will be wearing them for much longer. So they're part of me. I want to take them with me. And as far as the interviews go, it all depends on if prisoners decide to be in the series. I don't know. I'm going to have to find out if anybody's even interested in being on camera. And it's a very private prison. Privacy rules are extremely strict. Security rules are very strict. So if I don't find someone who volunteers to be on the web series, then there won't be a web series. I'm just counting on the fact that, you know, there's probably prisoners in that have been locked in cells for months, maybe even years. Well, I know many of them have been in for years, but they might want to tell their story, you know, how they chose to be there, or how they were put there by a third party, or how long they went over what their original the sentence was, and all that. You know, I'm hoping that there'll be prisoners in this facility that want to tell their story and talk about their daily life, and, you know, the ordeals that they had to overcome to be taken from being a free person to being locked in a cell 24 hours a day. So I think it's going to be a very interesting series if I can find people who want to tell their story, and I'm hoping that that's going to be the case. But back to my blog, I wrote this multi-page, I mean, I don't even know, it was like 15 pages probably. And then I realized that if I give you all the information now, then there will be nothing for me to talk about when I'm in there. So I decided not to post it. I mean, it's posted, but it's private, so you can't see it. So anyway, that's what I've been doing all day. I also posted those 2 walking videos, and no one's commented on them. I thought people might be more interested in that kind of video, but since I've gotten no comments, I mean, I've gotten likes and stuff, but if you really want to see me doing more walking videos, whether it be outdoors or in the dungeon of my basement, let me know. Post comments on that video so that I know that there's interest in it. Otherwise, this is a lot easier to do, and just lay and, you know, play with my toes. It's a lot simpler than setting up a gimbal and a light and going down in the dungeon of my basement and walking around, trying to hold the camera and all that stuff, and, you know, monitor on my phone from the GoPro. I mean, it's a lot more work to do the walking videos. So if people aren't interested in them, then I'm just going to do this. This is a lot easier setup. I'm surprised how well my ankles have adapted to wearing these shackles around bare ankles. I sleep in them, I work in them, I, you know, shower in them. Well, I've always been showering in them with bare ankles, of course, except for early days. But I'm just surprised on how well my my ankles have adapted to the heavy steel shackles being worn without ankle pads. There's actually marks on my ankles, and I'll show you them here now. As you can see, the fronts of my ankles are pretty bad. My left ankle has always been worse than my right ankle. And today, my right ankle seems to be more red than my left ankle. So I guess they're switching sides there. And the backs actually look worse. You'll see here. Yeah, those marks are pretty bad. Again, my right ankle is just getting beat up a lot more than my left ankle. But yeah, that's basically what my ankles look like after almost a week wearing them around bare ankles, no ankle pads. The shackles always ride around that part of my ankle all day long. So they're not, I don't have the ankle pads lifting them up, or I don't have them so so I can adjust where they ride around my ankles like I used to. They are always in that spot. Whenever I'm sitting with the soles of my feet on the floor, when I'm walking, standing, that part of my ankles are just getting pounded all day long. Now, they look bad. I mean, those, you can see there, the red marks are very obvious, but they don't really hurt. They really don't. So, you know, it is what it is. And surprisingly, that my ankles just don't hurt that much with the shackles around bare ankles. In fact, the way I'm wearing them now, I'm actually not liking it anymore. I sometimes tuck them in like this when I'm walking because it allows the shackle to rotate easier around my ankles. But I don't even like wearing them like this anymore. I prefer the steel against my bare ankles at this point. It gives me the most space, that's not as confining, and I don't know, I like the coolness against my ankles rather than being smothered with fabric like this. But anyway, this has been another long video, so I'm cutting it here. Be sure to subscribe, like, share, comment, and seriously, let me know if you like the walking videos, and comment more about that if you want me to do that. Otherwise, this is what you're going to see every video. And I'll see you tomorrow for day 38.